Bonjour tout le monde, Christine here, founder of Simply French Online and creator of The Real French Method. That's making your learning rewarding, effective and adventurous learning. So without any further ado, let's get into today's lesson and get sharing. There we go. So your mini lesson today is on mieux or meilleur, and as an English person, trying to decide which is best is clearly quite a problem for me as well. So I'm going to ask you today to consider when to use mieux, when to use meilleur, and how to choose which one. I just want you to consider these because maybe you can have the satisfaction of knowing that you are right or the satisfaction of learning something. Ok, on s'y met. Donc, mieux and meilleur. Okay, now when you're deciding when to use mieux for best or meilleur for best or better, which is really confusing, how on earth are you supposed to know which one to use? Now, I'm already presuming that you know that mieux is best or better and meilleur is best and better. That's the confusion. So here's some things that I considered when I was looking up how to teach you this. Now, mieux doesn't change. That's really important. It's just mieux. The French would say it's invariable. So it's mieux or le mieux for the best. But meilleur does change because it acts like an adjective. So you have meilleur or meilleur with an E or meilleur with an S or meilleur with an ES for masculine, feminine, singular and plural. But let's look deeper at what they actually mean. So mieux, well or better, goes with an action or a verb. Don't get hung up on direct translations. If you try and translate word for word, you're always going to come a cropper. What you do need in your head is a hook to remember which one to use when. And then you're going to be in your French brain, as it's called. So the origin of mieux is bien, like je comprends bien, I understand well. Okay, je comprends bien, you are describing how well you understand. Understanding is an action, which is a verb. Mieux is from well to better, so you're comparing. So je comprends mieux que normal. I understand better than normal. Je comprends mieux que normal. So there's the difference straight away between bien and mieux, and they are connected. So that is important. It's an action and it's a verb. And we have more. So mieux also goes with c'est mieux de. So here's some examples. C'est mieux de poser les questions immédiatement. It's better to ask questions straight away. Notice it's better to. Mieux de. So you've got a big notice here. C'est mieux de. C'est mieux de. Okay, you have de and you have c'est beforehand. So c'est mieux d'étudier un peu tous les jours que de le faire pendant des heures, une fois par semaine. This is true. So it is better to study a little every day than to do it for hours once a week. This is true. C'est mieux. It's better. And also, c'est mieux d'essayer et d'échouer que de ne jamais essayer pour bien apprendre. So it's better to try and fail than never even try in order to learn well. And if you have in your head c'est mieux de, you're going to follow it with a verb anyway, because de always has the verb after it in this case. So c'est mieux de poser, c'est mieux d'étudier. Noticed it's squished up, it's lost its E because of the vowel étudier. C'est mieux d'essayer et d'échouer que de ne jamais essayer pour bien apprendre. So it is better to try and fail than never even try in order to learn well. So have in your head c'est mieux de, plus a verb, c'est mieux de. Now we're going to meilleur. Now meilleur does change. Meilleur has an E or an S or an ES. When it's masculine, it's the same. When it's la meilleure, you have the E, feminine singular. When you're describing something masculine plural, you will add an S. And ES if it's something feminine plural. And here, there's a little note for you with them labelled. So let's move on. Now, meilleur is an adjective, and adjectives match what they're talking about. And there's the logic. So here we go. C'est un meilleur endroit pour marcher. Here's where I went this weekend. We went to Bédéré in the Pyrenees and took a walk with the dogs. It's my husband. Now, c'est un meilleur endroit pour marcher. So it's a better place. Now notice a better. So already it's a little longer. You've got the use of un, and you're going to have a noun, not a verb straight away. So it actually turns out a little bit longer in the sentence. Okay, and that gives you le and un, and it's longer. That does help. Un meilleur. You've got another word in front of it, and the word meilleur is longer than mieux. That's if you like physical patterns and visual patterns, like me. So the shorter version of better is c'est mieux. There's no un, and it's followed by the verb. C'est mieux de marcher ici. So there's a comparison straight away to give you an idea. Now, if you want to learn this yourself and you don't want to use my example, all you have to do is put c'est un meilleur something. You could use the masculine or the feminine, doesn't matter. And c'est mieux de something else. I made these for my life, and that makes my learning much more effective because it matches what I'm doing in my life. So, je trouve les meilleures randonnées. You've got feminine plural randonnée. So you've got feminine plural les meilleures with the E and the S. La meilleure chose, c'est de tout préparer avant. Now, the best thing is to prepare everything in advance. Now, in English, in our English brain, we'd say it's better to or it's best to. Just have that as a hook in your head for la meilleure chose. Okay? But you could, if you prefer, say c'est mieux de. It is better to, literally. Notice it's mieux, which is shorter, plus the verb, and la with meilleur, which is longer, which is exactly what we just said on the other slide. So, c'est mieux de préparer tout. C'est mieux de tout préparer avant. And that's going with the shorter, longer rule. And that's where, in my head, it's the quickest way to decide, is it mieux or meilleur? Mieux plus a verb, meilleur is longer with le or un. And here's a plural one on its own. So, ce sont les meilleures raquettes. Okay, they're the best snowshoes. Matter of opinion. And ce sont les meilleurs bonbons. Voilà une question d'opinion, encore. So they're the best sweets. Does the rule of long and short work here? Check it out. Ce sont, instead of c'est for plural, les meilleures raquettes, feminine plural, yes. It's got les and the word meilleur. It's the longer version. Ce sont les meilleurs bonbons, masculine plural, plural with ce sont. Still working on the best. Les and meilleur is best, and it's the long version. Right. Why wouldn't you say les mieux? Because you haven't got a verb coming after it, or de. Right, here's the recap. So, mieux doesn't change. Meilleur matches what it's describing. Often used with c'est mieux de, and this is often used with c'est un or le, and on the plural, ce sont les or des. So this is shorter in all terms, and this is longer in all terms. If you want to be super simple, and you're right at the beginning before getting too fussy, have mieux verb, meilleur noun. Going to be a quick way to do that. So, merci tout le monde et à la prochaine.